Lately I've been killing cheap, trying to be Bowser for just one more key. But lately I've been playing hard, so no more flood and water. I'll get power stars. Yeah, I'll get power stars. Up's mine, Goomba's moving straight as line. Found some poop with shells and spines. First place racer, it will find coins. They never get old. Better when the mushrooms gold. How will boss battles unfold? Just keep jumping as you're told. Why can't Peach save herself? She's not even trying. Why can't Luigi just help? He's scared of the small things, yeah. Another castle told you such a lately I've been killing cheap, trying to be Bowser for just one more key. But lately I've been playing hard, so no more flooding water. I'll get power stars. Lately I've been killing cheap, trying to be Bowser for just one more key. But lately I've been playing hard, so no more flooding water. I'll get power stars. Yeah, yeah. Flower power, let it burn. Fall off slides at every turn. Star is a four-letter word, invincible when they occur. Coins, they never get old. Better when mushrooms gold. How will boss battles unfold? Just keep jumping as you're told. Why can't Peach save herself? She's not even trying, yeah. Spitfire, Spitfire, Spitfire. In another castle told you're such a lately I've been killing cheap, trying to be Bowser for just one more key. But lately I've been playing hard, so no more flooding water. I'll get power stars. Lately I've been killing cheap, trying to be Bowser for just one more key. But lately I've been playing hard, so no more flooding water. I'll get power stars. Oh, fire flower makes it burn. Get super mushroom to get bigger. Fire flower makes it burn. Get a super mushroom to get bigger. Fire flower makes it burn. Get a super mushroom to get bigger. Fire flower makes it burn. Get a super mushroom to get bigger. Fire flower makes it burn. Get a super mushroom to get bigger. Fire flower makes it burn. Get a super mushroom to get bigger.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 28 of Ladies of the Roundtable Live. And you guessed it, Pixxy has power. You know what that means?
Exactly.
She's got beef, guys. She's upset. She's got some words.
I do. I have a lot of words today. A lot of words today. Oh,
I'll
yeah.
have to say that disclaimer is rolling pretty hard because she is going to be, shall we say, the reason why you click where it's over 18 is because Pixxy's on the channel.
Whoa. I'm not normally that bad.
You're not normally that bad.
It's gonna be a little rough today, but but I'll do my best. I promise. I promise. Because I try not to curse with like everything in me. So, we're gonna try to keep that going. So the first thing we want to do is I want to welcome you guys all to LORT. Hi guys. We're the ladies of the roundtable. I'm Pixxy. Some of you guys might know me. Some of you might not. I'm an IC streamer. We have Nikki, the lovely Nikki, with us.
Hey everyone.
And of course we have Shrivasta.
Hey, gang.
Carmen.
So unfortunately, like Bonks isn't here. She's normally our fourth. We love you, Bonks. We miss you. We'll see you soon. Right? Awesome.
I hope.
So unfortunately this week we don't have a guest, so we're gonna roll into some like weirdness and keep it going and just kind of rolling with the fishes. So we want to welcome our new roundtable sponsors, our champions. We have Steve Jackson Games, and they're the creator of games like Munchkin, which is going to be super, super sweet. And we also have 8-Bit Revolution, and they make high-quality products for other game enthusiasts. They specialize in things like the SNES, the NES, and like the Sega Genesis. So
yeah, they do custom work, guys. So you can send them your retro consoles and your retro, those things are called controllers. Yeah, because I don't play that stuff. And they will customize them. You know, if you want Hello Kitty on there, you want some, I don't know, your gamer tag, you can get a custom paint job on that bad boy. It's pretty sweet for you people who love the retro games.
So let's just kind of roll right into the hot topics. Shrivasta, you had something that you wanted to talk about this week?
I did. You know, first and foremost, I really want to take the time to express our deep sympathy to all the friends and family who have lost their loved ones on flight MH17. I know you guys have been watching it. It's all over the news. If you haven't seen it, well, it's pretty tragic. And we want to remind all of our fans to be respectful on social media of what's going on and try not to stir the pot. I mean, these people have lost a tremendous loss, actually, and it's a tremendous loss for us as human beings to have human beings shoot down other human beings out of a sky on an airplane. And like I said, us as a company, Roundtable Media, we want to express our sincere thoughts and prayers and send good vibes. That's all I can say about it, and I don't want to push the subject any further because we want to move on to something that's spectacular. For me, specifically this week, I wanted to talk about the new expansion for World of Warcraft. It's the 5th expansion for the game, and you guys in chat, if you got something to say, go ahead and throw it up there. We'll read it off. Nikki will make sure that we get your comments. The expansion is called
Warlords.
Thank you.
Trainer.
Thank you, because a migraine is kicking my butt today, and I have not played WoW in some time. Let's just say it's been a long time, and I just don't know if this is going to breathe life back into World of Warcraft. What do you guys think, Nikki?
Well, by the time we get to my topic, we'll be talking about this again. Do I think it will? Yeah. But World of Warcraft is kind of aging, so it needs to breathe life back into it. And I like that they're revisiting this kind of content. So yes, I do think that. But scared now. So by the time we get to topic 3, so you say what you're saying here, and then when we get to topic 3, it's going to touch on what we're talking about here.
It's going to change for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's going to blow up tonight. Tonight's all about dead games, guys.
Yeah.
All about dead games.
All about dead games. Okay, so
yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't make me want to go back and subscribe. I can tell you that.
Subscribe. You still have to pay to play that game?
Yeah, you still have to pay to play that game. I know there's a lot of people out there who still play and still enjoy it. And if that is you, go ahead and tweet us and hashtag one of the reasons why you are still playing or paying for this particular game.
Well, we got Wolfie saying the reason he plays is because he gets to play Farmville every day inside World of Warcraft.
That's a good reason, Wolfie. We like that one.
Yeah. Farmville's the best. I don't blame you, Wolfie.
I had to get off that farm crack myself. It was causing problems.
Well, you know what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
All right, good.
Why don't you explain for those who have not played the Farm Crack in World of Warcraft
Well, when
what
they
he's
came out,
talking about?
yeah, when they came out with the latest expansion, there was they gave you a farm, which you had to farm every day to get mats that would be important for making things and for leveling and for being ready for raids. So it was, just like Wolfie's saying, it was very addictive at times. But I would wake up in the morning when I was playing and go, oh, well, I could curse today, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh
Go
shit!
for it.
I gotta go freaking harvest my crops and plant them again, so I'm ready for tomorrow's raid. But all in all, it was actually a good addition to it. So for all those Pandarian types that like to farm, yes, that was good. I don't know if they're gonna have anything like that in the new one though. Kind of hoping that it
So
brings
it may
something
be
back.
safe to say that that's where WildStar got the idea for their housing plots. They have farming and crap
Yeah.
like that in there too. I mean, they've taken a lot of what is popular or fun out of other games and insert it in theirs and try to incorporate everything that makes us go a little geeky playing that particular game. I'm still having fun on WildStar when I do get to play. Sadly, I'm still 16. We'll see next week if I have made it to 17. I doubt it. I don't think it's going to happen.
I've got to get my ass in that game, I guess.
Yeah. So, Nikki, who's in chat? Who are we going to shout out to today?
All right, so let's see if I can actually get. I've been watching the spinning wheel of death on here. So, of course, as always, we've got our mods. We have Aegon and we've got Jericho and all the wonderful other bots that we have. But we've got Blade. Oh, God, Blade. Okay, where's the glasses?
Where's the glasses?
Wait, Lord
Yeah.
Cal
Where's-
from IC. I love you, Cal. He's
All
also one of
right.
the community streamers for IC.
Is that
Thanks for
High five,
showing up.
bro.
Bumfondle, Cal
Boom's back.
Starcraft, FOQ
Fuck.
Hog. Yeah, how do you
Fuck,
say that?
fuck, fuck, fuck.
All right, you know what? I don't know. I can pronounce 3 names.
Just give it a phonetic go.
Wait, I got Zack Attack, I've got Wolfie, I've got Spitzel Liz and
Whoopee.
Seb 63100 and Sajer, and I guess I should send out a tweet right now to try to get my peeps in here, huh?
Yeah,
So let's
She
get
Baby
that out
Baby
here.
is our very own Robin. Thanks for bringing yourself into the chat. Shout out to you, girlfriend. Sheba Baby. Okay, there you go. That's how we pronounce it. She's telling you exactly like that.
Sheba Baby.
Yeah, she's bringing the girl console esports world to us here shortly.
Absolutely.
All right, so the next topic I think we should run into is ESPN's announcement that they will be broadcasting Dota 2, their International 2014 Live Championships on ESPN 3, Sunday, 8:30 PST. How excited are we as nerds to be
Dude,
mainstream TV?
Like, I'm so excited. It's pushing gaming in the correct direction, in my opinion. Like, it's about time. Like, they've been talking for forever about, like, integrating Twitch TV into cable boxes and stuff, and, like, it's finally happening.
OMG,
And
I would
people,
be excited.
like, mainstream, like, gaming is finally just, like, 100% becoming so mainstream that, like, it can't be ignored anymore. And it's super exciting to see that happening.
It is super exciting. I think that
Yeah.
for me is more bonding with my tween that is a budding gamer enthusiast and little geekoid. We can sit, and my husband, and we are a gaming family. We can sit in front of the TV and watch something and talk about something that we enjoy, other than me watching football and going, what the hell? How long is this going to be on? Or watching basketball and they all hate me because I'm bored on the TV. And then my kid with she's really stuck into the new sci-fi shows that are crap. I can't take it anymore with some
Like what?
Defiance. I am so over it.
Oh, come on. Defiance isn't so bad. I mean,
It
it's
is
good to
bad.
pass the time.
It's good to pass the time. See? Exactly what
I
I'm
mean,
talking
come on.
about.
I mean, Defiance. What's the other one? Under the Dome.
No, she hasn't watched Under the Dome. She didn't watch that, thank goodness. And she's going back and watching. Now I told you she's watched this. What was it, Pixxy? The Strain.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Strain. That creeps me out, but she's into that. And then we did watch together the first and second episode of Extant, and I don't know. I don't know about that one, guys. Anybody else seen it?
I haven't seen Extent yet.
Holly Berry, Extant. We can give you a little synopsis.
Let's see what we
Pixie,
got.
go for it.
Have
In
you watched?
Twitch?
Oh, I haven't even watched it. But
You haven't
have
watched
you
it?
watched
Okay.
Black Sails?
Yes, I actually have watched that. I could say that's a good one. Now, Nikki, write that down.
What's the name of it?
Black
Black
Sails.
Sails? What's the name of it? No, I'm just kidding.
It's all about
We'll talk about now.
pirates.
Yeah, that one looks pretty good. And then the other one that I like is I'm still in love with that Orphan Black. I don't know about you guys, but
Oh, I love Orphan
got me
Black.
from the jump. I love that. I
Yeah,
love
I
that
love it.
show. And
Good
Orange
show.
is the New Black. I want a prison jumpsuit. Bad, man. I want to
Really?
wear it on my next show. It is just ride or die chick with the Orphan Black. I love that show. I will throw pie for any one of those girls, man. I'm telling you. Good show. What have you been watching,
Throw
Nikki?
pie.
Anything?
Defiance. No, just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding. We're still trying to watch through the Breaking Bad and
Oh,
take
okay.
them one
You're
one
catching
night
up.
one night at a time. We're in season 4. I think there's 5 seasons. What's live on TV? I tried to watch The Last Ship, and primarily because it's Jane from oh God, my brain is not working with the sinus infection, but from Firefly. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, Adam Baldwin. So I like that. It's a little, it's kind of like pimping the Navy, trying to get people to join, I guess. But
Mhm.
it's all right. I do watch Defiance, but you know, the premise of the show is good. It's getting kind of I don't know. It's not doing it for me. Under the Dome, people told me to watch it. I started to watch it, and primarily because I said that I was watching Breaking Bad, and one of the characters is from from there. I guess the guy that plays the brother-in-law, that's the DEA agents in it, and it's definitely Breaking Bad is so much better. But that's it. And we watched an episode of The Strain, and I liked it. I didn't love it. It was good. What was it, like vampires or like zombies taking over the world? It's kind of
We're
weird.
not sure what it is yet that's taking over the world, but I
Yeah.
do know that my kid got very excited when I'm gonna spoiler alert. If you have not watched it, spoiler alert right now. I'm giving you time to cut the volume.
Yeah, cut it. Don't watch
cut
it.
the volume.
Yeah, don't tell
Um,
me.
But there was a scene, an awesome, grotesque, gory death scene, and my kid had to pause the DVR, rewind it to watch it again. All right, it's a tween girl. What the hell with watching it again? She wants to see it again in slow mo. It was pretty graphic. I was just
Oh
sitting
my
there as a
God.
parent going,
Which death scene was that?
"Well,
The end, the
I'm
one
not
at
going
the
to tell
end,
you.
or everyone cover their ears.
I'm not going to tell you which one.
Earmuffs,
Like,
guys.
no.
Earmuffs if you don't like
If you haven't
spoilers.
seen it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you go back and watch it
Wait,
again.
what? Somebody dying or someone being dead?
Somebody dying, getting killed. How about that? That's as
All
close
right.
as you're going to get out of me. And Jericho,
Yeah.
yes, I will rob a bank for one of those jumpsuits. Yes, sir.
right.
So-
Somebody
Oh,
asked if we
Pixie.
were watching The Walking Dead, and
oh, yeah.
I'm not talking about The Walking Dead because I don't want to hear.
You're behind. Yeah. She
Yeah, I'm
hasn't watched
behind.
it, guys.
No,
My
I've watched.
sister's flat out terrified of zombies, so
Yeah, I watched up until
We don't get
Shane
involved in
getting
this.
killed. When Shane got killed, I stopped watching it for a while because I moved.
Hey, spoiler alert.
Um,
If you haven't watched it yet,
oh come on! It was a graphic novel long before it was a movie. Come on,
people
a TV show.
People don't want to read. They don't want to read the GOT.
So-
they don't want to read Game of
so
Thrones.
let's
They don't want
tell
to
you
read
what-
Walking Dead.
anymore.
So let me tell you what happens at the Red
For
Wedding.
you.
Go for it.
Bozo shows up and kills Clarabelle the cow with a peanut. No, sorry.
That was good. I like that accent too. Oh man. So I have some news on beta keys.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Look out.
All right. We were talking about World of Warcraft.
I want
We
a
were talking
Destiny
about-
beta key.
You know what? I have some of those, but they're not going to be given away today. So if you guys stay tuned to our social media, you might get you a Destiny beta key. IGN's got those World of Warcraft and our beta keys. If you want one, Aegon, throw up the link. You guys can go over there and do what you got to do. Clicky, clicky to get you one. If you want to check it out, be my guest. Let me know how it is. I don't know. I don't plan on playing it myself. All right,
So let's take a minute and let's talk about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of
OMG.
the Galaxy. Oh, we're gonna talk about a movie I didn't see yet.
I am so excited for this movie. You just
When
don't
does it
even
come out?
know. It comes
It's
out.
August 1st.
Yes.
Could you explain to me the comic or whatever it's based on?
This is what's going to happen. Aegon is going to run the trailer. Watch your screen.
Oh, really? It's gonna be on my screen?
Yeah, we're gonna watch the trailer so
All
that
right,
everyone can see it.
I gotta figure out how to mute. Wait, I gotta watch the ad.
Okay, watch the ad first.
There's a cat.
In the meantime,
I come from Earth,
Stop it.
a planet of outlaws. My name is Peter Quill. There's one other name you might know me by. Star-Lord. Who?
Go,
Star-Lord,
Oh,
man.
my lord.
Legendary outlaw? Guys? Forget it.
Star-Lord.
So here we are. A thief, two thugs, an assassin, and a maniac. But we're not gonna stand by as evil wipes out the galaxy. I guess we're stuck
A green chick. That means Captain Kirk is in.
Are you telling me the fate of
There's a
12
raccoon.
billion people
There's a raccoon with a gun.
is in the hands of these criminals?
A raccoon with a gun.
And Green Chicken is in Star Wars. Excuse me. Star Trek. Zoe. Yes.
No, it's
it is.
Yeah.
I look around, you know what I see? Losers. But life's giving us a chance.
Rocket Raccoon is Aegon's favorite.
Something good?
all the time.
No, not her.
Something bad?
No, Zoe.
Bit of both.
No, Zoe doesn't know.
That's what I said.
I don't got that long a life.
Zoe Saldana. Zoe
Thank
Saldana.
you. Thank you. I was like, wrong. Nail. She was the same blue girl in, what was the other movie? Trivia time. Anybody in chat help me out?
Ain't no thing like me except me.
They call themselves the Guardians of
See,
the
I lived
Galaxy.
through that crap.
This might not be the best
Love
idea.
with me. Oh, Vin
All
Diesel.
right, hit that. Hit that.
Why can't the Rock be in? Oh, Bradley Cooper. Okay, I got it.
Bradley Cooper's a tree.
No, Vin Diesel's screwed.
Oh.
I'm gonna feel it. I believe in.
I just hope that like the preview ends and everyone can see Nikki doing this.
That's what we call.
And see me singing and everything.
Bloopers.
No.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed
I'm
that as much as
tired.
Nikki did because she had a great time. And later we will show
did.
you some behind the scenes footage on our YouTube of how much fun she just had. All right.
Yeah,
So
it was a little ridiculous,
Get it. I'm turning off the
but we
camera
all
and going
are.
back.
It happens.
how excited are you for this movie? I cannot wait for one to take my kid and show her this awesome movie because she refuses to read the comic book because she only wants to read Thor. She's tunnel minded into Thor. And I'm a little leery about the 2 hour, 2 minute thing because movies seem to keep getting longer and longer
Yeah.
Unless
and
it's a-
longer.
Unless it's a kids movie, then it's like 55 to 75 minutes you're in the theater and you pay $20.
Right. So, I mean, is it just me or is anything over 2 hours kind of excessive nowadays? I don't know.
It really
know.
depends. It really depends. So like the problem with a lot of the movies is that they put in a lot of filler, right? As long as the movie is entertaining like 100% of the way through, I don't mind. What bothers me is when there's like 30 to 45 minutes of just random filler that you don't care about. That's always the
Agreed.
most obnoxious thing.
Like any Kevin Costner movie?
That's right. There's literally an app you can download on your phone during long movies that'll tell you when the slow, crappy parts are, and it'll be like, go to the bathroom now.
I know. I've had that app.
Like,
Wow, guys. Really?
Yeah, you have
With
to.
the app?
yes.
Yes.
Sometimes, like, you just can't hold it anymore.
Okay, well, that's
Sometimes.
because... Never mind. All right, well, I'm excited about the movie. You guys in chat, are you guys excited about the movie? If you're not, let me tell... I want to know why you're not, because this is a true geek movie.
I think my singing scared everybody away. We got up to almost 20, and now we're down to 14.
That's all right. That's because our repeat business, all you guys that stay in chat and hang out with us every week, guess what? You guys are going to start getting the big prizes. I'm bringing stuff out of the prize closet, I'll tell you what.
Thank you, Jericho. Oh my God, thank you.
Yes.
Speaking
What did
of
he say?
Thor,
Yes, Jericho
Thor
is talking
being
about
turned into
Thor
a
being a
woman.
Yes.
How awesome is that? A
Have you
woman
guys
is
not
gonna
seen
take up
Tony
the
Darling's Thor?
gonna take up the mantle of Thor.
She's
She's
gonna
gonna
run
take
Thor.
up Mjolnir, and she's gonna be Thor.
How did Thor get turned into
He
a
lost
woman?
his hammer because he just could not do his job, basically.
So they gave his hammer to somebody else?
He gave his hammer to a woman.
Thora?
Thoradina? I don't know. But we'll see how it works out because they're going to start writing and we're all going to be reading that. Their sales are going to go, whew.
Also mentioned in the same article as Thor is you and I have talked about this multiple times, Shivasta, the Kickstarter with I Am Elemental.
Yes.
You're finally launching, like, the
blessed
latest
be.
action figures. Yes, I know!
Oh my God, because I have to have those. I have to have all of those. Somebody link it in the channel because those bad boys are going on my shelf. I need them all. All of them. All of them. And I'm backing. I don't know about you, but I'm backing.
Yes. They successfully Kickstartered. It's so good. I'm
need
so
them on the
excited
show.
about it.
Are we going to
do.
link the Kickstarter? All right, the Kickstarter's over, right?
It's over. I already back. You need to book them, Pix. We need those girls because those are some freaking awesome action figures. Captain America is a black man. Oh, wait. Sorry, Aegon. I took it all out of context. You freaked me out. Again, right? Yeah. So does that mean that if you all remember who is our favorite semi-hero with an eye patch who was in the movies with a couple of superheroes we just saw that was white in the comic book but now is black in the movies? Can anybody name that? Trivia for you. Geek trivia.
Starts with N. No.
Anybody? Bueller.
Samuel.
Nick Fury. Thank you.
There he goes.
So maybe, just
And
maybe, we
you-
might flip the script there.
And you win my sinus infection. No.
No, don't give that away to our viewers. They'll never come back.
Zach, we talked about Smash Brothers when we came back from E3, and all of us really like that game. We all are pretty
Wow.
excited, and I don't know about you, but Squid makes me want to get the Wii U. I'm thinking I might get rid of my PlayStation 3 to get the Squiddo.
Speaking of the Wii U and other things that are hot,
Uh-oh.
Nikki, what is your hot topic for the week?
It has nothing to do with a Wii U. But my topic of the week has to do with Shivasta's topic. So Blizzard has Warlords of Draenor coming out, but in the last year, they've lost their community manager, Greg Street, aka Ghostcrawler, and now 17-year veteran, the chief. Oh, what exactly do they call him? He's like the head of all design and gameplay. Rob Pardo is departing Blizzard for an unannounced future with something else in his life. And if we remember when Greg Street, Ghostcrawler, left, he wound up at Riot. So
Interesting.
yeah, interesting. And Ghostcrawler was the voice of Blizzard
Creative
on the
Officer.
forums. Yeah, Chief
Thank
Creative
you.
Officer.
There.
So, yep. And, Ghostcrawler was the voice of Blizzard, and he's gone. And now the visionary, this is like losing the person that thinks all this stuff up and runs the teams, and that's going to be tough. Is Blizzard under the, now in these days they're pretty much part of Activision. Are they going to be able to still distinguish themselves in this space? And that's going to be a big question. The still unannounced Titan out there, and Warlords of Draenor coming out, and the third installment of StarCraft not out yet, and all this happening before the next BlizzCon. That's kind of leaving things up in the air, like what's going on there.
So does anybody have any speculations as to where you think he will reemerge? Or do you
you're right. He was lead systems designer. I am so sorry. It's just that whenever you went and read the Twitter or you read the forums on Blizzard, Greg was the guy that you went to see what he was saying, because he was, he always had the best answers. All right, go on. What were you saying?
No,
now?
I'm just asking if either of you have any speculations to where he may reemerge, or do you think he's going to start his own studio?
I have no idea. I've got to listen to the instance and see what Scott thinks, because whatever Scott thinks, I'll think. But I have no idea,
What about you, Pixxy?
So I can't really say a whole lot about Blizzard because I don't really play a whole ton of Blizzard games. But the biggest thing is it's not necessarily about who they're losing, it's about who they're picking up.
So who are they picking up?
I don't know. And that's the thing.
The key.
That's the thing, is we have to find out who they're going to pick up before we can really make a judgment on it, because they could pick up the next Steve Jobs of Blizzard, essentially.
Yeah, I think
you know what I mean?
Right.
And that's kind of the thing.
Yeah, I think Aegon's right about what he just said. If Rob Pardo's leaving, he's either going to go start his own company or help start another company or studio. So
that's what I'm leaning towards. Is
who are they going to pick up? They probably need new blood. They were talking about the one of the things that Michael Morheim, who's I think he's the CEO, the head of that group, and they were talking about breaking some paradigms there. Having trying to be more diverse in the storytelling, that all their games tended to feel the same. They might be in different genres like science fiction or, fantasy, but they're talking about like getting new blood in and trying to fix that part of the games. So we'll see. Only time will tell, and all this has to happen before BlizzCon happens.
Which is not too, it's coming quick. I don't know.
Yeah. I thought it's in November, isn't it?
It is, but that's quick when you talk about conventions coming up.
Yeah.
I know that if we're rolling into conventions, you guys are going to where? You and Pixxy?
Dragon Con!
We're going to
That's
Dragon
right.
Con. Yeah.
You guys are going to Dragon Con.
Well, we got Gamescom coming up in Germany.
Correct.
Then you have Comic-Con coming up.
Hey, wait, before you start listing them off, let's list off the ones where we're going to be at. So you two ladies will be at Dragon Con. If anybody wants to do a meet and greet, you guys will have to hit them up on their Twitter so they can set up some time for you and let you know what tables they're going to be at. I can tell you right now that they will be over at the Star Citizen booth, and you can check them out over there. I know that there will be 3 of us on staff.
I will be tweeting every movement
Yes, she will.
I make.
Pixxy is glued to that phone. I know that I, myself, and Bonks and Jolly will be at Gen Con this year. So we will definitely be over there. And we have Pixxy and Diver, if I'm not mistaken, Jericho, going to Geek Girl Con, correct? Where else are we going?
Where's Geek Girl Con?
Washington.
Hey, as more people start pledging on my Patreon site, I'll have money to go to all these things. We'll see.
Well, speaking of pledging, we have t-shirts for sale. We've got lots of merch coming to our new stores. And if you guys want to see Bonks back, then you guys are going to have to start buying t-shirts, because Bonks had to get a job, a paying gig. We tell you all the time, this stuff costs money. We don't sit here and hang out because we have nothing else to do. We love you guys. However, production is production. So
wait, some of us don't have anything better to do with their lives.
Is this what you do for your life?
Most of it, because she IC streams, yes, it is.
All right.
But
That's cool.
yo, Fem, thanks for coming back. I think that we have a lot of conventions coming up 2015 and some panels we're going to be doing, so this will be exciting for us at Roundtable. We have some new shows coming up. Specifically, we will have our esports show. We will have some great ladies who will be hosting that. And then we also have our tabletop stuff coming 2015. We are looking for hosts for the following. We are looking for a host for our Roundtable Book Club. Our first book for the book club is going to be Ready Player One. You guys should all know who that is, Ernest Cline. That's going to be a great read. If you haven't read it, hold off until we get the book club started because we're going to read that together. That's an awesome book. And we're going to talk about that and much more and go over some of the great books that we all have read between our tween years and now. And if you haven't read it, you can read it with us geeks who love it, and we can talk about it and not feel like you're a big fat loser because it's the greatest book ever. We're also going to be doing a comic series. We're going to talk about everything comics, and we're going to do it in a laid-back atmosphere and enjoy each other's company. We also are going to do an anime show. So all you people who love the cartoons, I know you hate it when I call them that, but or Japorn, as I call it, because my husband watches it all the time. We will be doing an anime show, strictly anime. And we also, lastly, are going to be doing a horror sci-fi show. Those are for all the stuff that Pixxy's scared of.
Did you say horror?
I did say horrors. Horrors and... Never mind.
I know, horror.
Horror. A horror.
Hookers and Blow. That's our new show.
Blow. Okay.
Hookers and Blow.
That's gonna be what we're gonna call the outtakes. Hookers and Blow. Pixxy's on the case.
I got this.
Exactly what it is.
Have no fear.
But, all those shows, we're looking for at least 2 to 3 more show hosts. So if you think you got the skills and you want to be on the Twitch channel with us and hang out and have a good time, go put your app in Hookers and 8-Ball. Ian, that's even better. Put your application over there at LORTnation.com and we will give you a ringy-dingy and see what you got. It's going to be a freaking good time. When all these shows are done in pre-production, we will have a show Monday through Friday. It's going to be a spanking new network. And our network is going to be all primarily female. So you ladies out there, you really want to come out the closet and do the damn thing. We are a family. Everybody's the same. We bleed the same blood, and we got your back. It's all good. Bring it. Come on, ladies.
I'm not sure. I bleed Lego bits.
Oh, I'm not surprised. You fart glitter and bleed Lego bits. It's all good.
Yes, absolutely.
LORT TV is correct. It's LORT Live TV. We have some things for the guys. If you guys are feeling left out, we got some things for you. We have tabletop, strictly boys tables. You guys can play together. We're rotating those tables between the male and female tables, including the GM. So we're going to get the social dynamic of how games are played between the 2 genders. That's going to be redunculous. We also have our mixed teams for our esports. If you want to play with our teams, you can play with our teams. They will love to scrim with you. If you think you got something that you can show them, bring it. No problem. We'll stomp you. It's all good. All kinds of things going together. 2015, we will have all those things running down the network, and new sponsors coming on each week. Thank you very much for the new sponsors, and stay tuned. I don't know about you guys, but I think we're about ready for some shout-outs.
1 second. We have to talk about this because it's going to bug me. So my hot topic for this week is...
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Infinite Crisis. Is Infinite Crisis dead? So there's kind of been a mass exodus of people lately. Huge. A lot of the people from the pro scene have been leaving. The public in general is complaining, and there's just a lot of general assholery going on.
That's a big word.
So as you guys know, I'm a community streamer for Infinite Crisis, and I stream on their main page Tuesdays and Thursdays. And it's become such an issue. People in the community come onto the page to complain about the way that the game is progressing and the way that things have been changed within the game. So there are some real issues with what's going on, and it's like in that regard, like, first of all, we as community streamers are here to stream and have fun and like promote the game itself. We don't have anything to do with the changes that go into it. Turbine, that's Turbine's doing, and a lot of the changes Turbine has made to the game were in response to the way that people complained and the way that people thought the game was going. Nightbot was nerfed overall because everyone complained about how strong he was. And when everyone complained about how weak he was, what did they do? They re-nerfed him. They've been experimenting with things and trying to make the game as good as it can be, and they do absolutely listen, and it's very, very obvious that they listen. I've sat down for like hours at a time talking with IC Fantas about Gotham Divided, and talking with, when IC Shrew was still working at Turbine, talking with Shrew about Poison Ivy Prime and her passive and how it was just overly strong and what to do about it. Like, you guys have to realize, like, they're trying to create a game that everyone enjoys, and they're trying to build it in a really positive way. The community itself is wonderful and spectacular for the most part, and that's a huge draw to Infinite Crisis. The Turbine stuff, listen to everyone. It doesn't matter if they work on that particular project or not. They're in the game all the time. They're willing to talk to anyone about what's going on. And so, like, it's super important that we keep those things in mind. Mishka, recently, who was on Complexity, one of the pro teams that did exist until pretty recently, he actually made a Reddit post about it, and we're going to throw that up in the chat here in a minute, and about what was going on. And basically, like, at the end of the day, like, if you don't want to stay, don't. Don't go and, like, trash talk the game to other people, like. But if you don't want to stay, don't let the fucking door hit you in the ass on the way out. Like, there's no point.
And that's our motto with any game, guys.
Absolutely.
You don't have to like it, and you have to remember studios build games for every person, not just you. Yeah, you. I'm pointing to you, but everybody. So it's not going to appeal and be for everyone. If you don't like something, there's tons of things to go out there and play. Pick something else, but you don't have to rag on somebody's Twitch channel or rile up the troops because you feel like you have to be justified by ragging on a dev. It just doesn't help out. It's too much work that goes into these games to be so negative.
And instead of, a lot of people don't realize, like, what they're doing is they're being a part of the problem itself. Instead of being part of the problem, be a part of the solution. Not only should you tell them what you think is wrong with the game, but try to provide positive feedback into what needs to happen. And there are a lot of people who do genuinely get into the forums and who go, I think this is a really big problem as a whole. What can we do about it? I think this is something that needs to be done about it. I think, for instance, when the gambits were in the game and you could double stack the gambits and you could mod them so that you would get double investment, which is essentially like having, for those of you who don't know or who don't play IC, it's like gold purrs from League of Legends. So what they did.
So if I don't
was
play
they
a
made
MOBA,
it
what's
so
that mean to me?
You gain gold passively over time.
Okay.
So the thing that they would do is they decided not to make that investment stacking. So you couldn't do 2 investment items at the same time because the passives were not unique. So you couldn't gain the investment stacking multiple times. You could only get it once from one of the gambits. And that was offered by people who play the game. The thing that people have to remember is, like, we're in a very crucial point right now with Infinite Crisis, and there are a lot of things that are being done for Infinite Crisis in the way of tournaments and stuff. But the thing that we have to remember is, ultimately, we as players shape the game that we want to see and that we want to play. And if we don't do it in the right way, we're never going to be heard. And you have to make sure that you're heard and that you're not just, in general, an asshole. Because nobody wants to listen to the asshole. It doesn't matter if they're right or if they're wrong. Like, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar.
Can you just say asshole one more time?
Asshole.
No, say it a lot.
I like the way she says that. It's quite hilarious. All right, so we're taking the mic away from Pixxy. She just slammed it down.
That's my
done.
soapbox. My soapbox.
I have to say she is right on some fronts, and I know that we all get heated as gamers on the things that we enjoy. So before you start going off at the mouth out there on your social media and not knowing what the hell you're talking about, please make sure you're educated. Disclaimer here, educated about the game before you make a statement. And 2, your opinion does not end all be all our gamer world. We would like to hear your opinion, but we don't have to give a shit. No shit's given about your opinion if we don't want to. This is how the world works. So, like I said, if you don't like something, don't play it. You don't want to watch us, don't watch us. But we still will do what we want to do. Right. Hey, we're waving at everybody in the chat. And Turbine does listen to everything you guys say. They read, they watch their forums. I've talked to the devs several occasions, like Pixxy has. I've met them, and they are very interested in what the community has to say about their game. They realize you guys are paying their paycheck. They actually listen more than some major developers do. So anyway, we're gonna move on to some shout outs and some show closing notes. I'm gonna go with Nikki. Nikki, what you got?
I've got a couple of shout outs. I want to shout out to Dr. Hawk, who's doing a new podcast with me, but not because he's doing a new podcast with me, but because today is his birthday and he runs the Star Citizen. Yeah, he runs the Star Citizen. Yeah, he's awesome. He runs the Star Citizen FM video cast, I guess, podcast. One of the longest running ones for the Star Citizen universe. And I guess he's out, hopefully having a really good night.
Does he have a Twitter that we can follow?
I don't have his Twitter or Twitter. I just have his YouTube channel that I could throw out there in the channel, and we could see from there. But big birthday for him, and I'd like to give a shout. It's amazing how many times I just get somebody at CIG just to come on the show. This past week we had the new lead moderator. His name is Will, and William Lewis, and he came on and he became our second guest on the new Star Citizen Informer podcast, and that went very well. I think you know what I never realized? I know we're doing shout outs, but you don't have a life when you're a streamer or a YouTube channel, creator. All you're doing is trying to get videos, and you think it's going to be fun to do a game, and you're like, oh, I got to go and do this content and put it up, and then it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you haven't played a game, and you're like, all right, I guess I'll go tomorrow. And so when you said, have you played World of Warcraft lately? I think the last time I logged into that game was February. So
that's the thing is with being
kind of tough. Or WildStar
in a media outlet, we do not get to play as much as we'd like to. At least Pixxy does, not the rest of us, because there's so much to do. And having the Scholarship Foundation, there's a lot more work to do. So we try to stay on top of things, guys, but if we happen to come up a little short, that's why we have you guys here in the chat to correct us or shoot us some news that you want us to talk about on the shows during the week, and we'll make sure that we do our best to do our research. And if you in the chat want to be a guest on our show, you can do that. All you got to do is submit an application over to LORTnation.com, guest application. Anybody and everybody is eligible. You do not have to be a pro gamer. You do not have to be a YouTuber. You do not have to be a Twitch streamer. You want to come on the show and talk the shop with us? Be my guest. We will take your application. Pixxy, what's your shout out?
So shout outs to anyone from IC who came over here and is in chat. And who legitimately wants to talk about some of what's going on with Turbine. We can have arguments with this over Twitter. Or email or whatever, because I'd love to talk to people about it and get other opinions, because I know I'm not always right. So it's nice to hear other people with dissenting opinions, especially if they can, not get up on a soapbox and rave at me like I'm a lunatic. But I will.
I love you, Pixxy. You're awesome.
I'll beat you with a stick.
Hey, watch it.
Come at me. 1v1.
Come at me, bro.
Oh, what you got? You gotta go.
Oh man, so my shout outs this week are for anyone, and there's a couple of people out there who have done this already, and some people said they're going to who have picked up our LORT Nation t-shirts. And those t-shirts, all the proceeds go over to our scholarship foundation. And we really appreciate you guys taking the time to get your shirt, and hopefully we can see some screenies coming in and some selfies, even though you know I hate the selfies, of you guys wearing your shirts, because community rocks. Again, if you want to do something to help these young girls out that are growing up in our United States and want to go into the tech fields and be able to be little smarty pantses that they are, be proud of it and not feel like they need to be bullied or made fun of or told that they can't. Remember that hashtag girls can? These t-shirts will support that. All right. So thank you guys for stopping by, and we will catch you next week. Producer Ian, shout out to you. You rock
Always
my
a
socks
shout out
off,
to
man.
him.
Yeah, always. And I also would like to thank Jericho for helping out, finishing up some graphics that we're working on, and my guys at Mog Nation. Love you guys. Big shout outs. You guys are doing good work over there. And we also have to say, lastly, that Extra Life will be coming up. If you want to be part of the LORT Nation team, all you got to do is search out our name on the Extra Life, and we are going to be doing some big banging bucks
Is that
for
the
the kids.
24-hour stream, or is that all weekend?
is.
This one.
It
It's
is.
24 hours, or is it 36?
It can be all weekend if you would like
All
it to be. It's
weekend.
whatever you want. And what we're
Yeah.
going to do this year is we're going to do a mega team stream, which means teams like Mog Nation, Guild Umbra, Wildstar Core, LORT Nation, we're all getting together and we're supporting each other on separate weekends so that we're not stepping on each other's toes, so that we can make sure that everybody gets the right promotion and everybody is helping each other out. So our community is coming together to do some great things, and this is just tip of the iceberg.
I got to make sure I take off that weekend so I could do some streaming.
All right, so we want to make sure that you guys are all signing up for our Gears of War 3 charity tournament. And Pixxy, tell them about that.
So it's going to be girls versus guys, which
That's
I'm super
right.
excited about because I really just want to see some chicks kicking some butt. But it's girls versus guys. Top teams will compete against each other. There is going to be a girls bracket and a guys bracket, and then it moves over to girls versus guys, and it's all about who does it better. So who does it better, girls?
We
or
will
guys?
see. We will see.
Isn't
And
it awesome that there isn't any real advantage when you're playing a video game? That it could be either or.
it's going to be a good turnout. And the cool thing about this tournament is not only are there first and second prizes for the people who sign up for the tournament, and all the money goes towards our charity, but there will be lots of giveaways and auctions for our charity for all you viewers. So everybody watching wins. We all get to watch the girls kick some ass. I mean, each team play great gameplay, and we're gonna be making some charity bucks. Nikki, what was that?
Nothing.
All right, so I'm sleepy.
Nothing.
Nikki's not feeling good, sinus
I'm
infection,
ill.
and Pixxy is still angry.
Pixxy, you want to scream at all? You want to say anything else before we go?
Rawr.
No.
That's
I'm good.
cool.
I'll just continue my little conversation in chat, and then I'll continue it on Twitter, and then I'll continue it when I'm dead.
No.
No, it's okay. We love this kind of thing. And
You
you guys,
like
you
it.
know
I
what?
love it.
Pixxy will be coming
No,
on
I
our
do,
esports
and I
show
really do
as
like
a
it.
guest commentator from time to time. So if you really want to talk about the MOBAs, you can always make sure that you check out that show as well. And who knows, maybe she might come on over as a permanent host. 2 days a week with Pixxy is great for me.
You never know. She might be playing
Pixxy
her
Hulk
first.
angry.
She may be playing her first Blizzard game when they release their MOBA.
Well, I have to say, in Pixie's defense, she does play other games
No, I
from
know.
time to time. I'm reading the chat. Sorry, guys. All right. Roll them credits, Producer Ian, and we're out. Round table.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you next
Thanks for
week.
joining us.
Thanks. Pretty good. You're not dancing it out this week.
Oh,
You've got a migraine.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll do it. I'll do
She's
it.
got a
I'm
migraine.
You're the running man.
She's upset, and I'm like,
I'm not about to do the running man.
a little
not.
stairs away from the bed over there.
There is another stream that we're about to go ransack. Let me give you the link.